Harbour Freight. Oh, someone just ran by the hallway. Must be some kids. Discount made in China junk. Wow, it saved $200. That's all it's worth. It's $29. Rapid pump aluminum racing jack, almost half price. Double cylinder. Get one of those. 3-ton steel jack, $75. Well, tow lights, regular, 30, 20, 10. They work, but they're only $10. Floor jack. I got all kinds of junk here. Magnetics part dish, 4-inch earmuffs. Magnetic parts dish, 6-inch. Aluminum rafter square, $2. Solar battery charger, $21. Yep, a solar power pack with a bunch of adapters, a 1 watt or a 1.5 dash mount battery charger, $16. Greenhouses, all the crap they make in China. Hand crank spotlight. Rigger up. Hammers, clamps, knife sharpener, pet bed. Ooh, battery charger. Tile saw. I just bought a tile saw. Grinders, reciprocating saws, impact guns, SDS, hammer drills, air compressors, soda blasters, lots of good junk. So, what am I doing aside from looking at a crappy catalog? I'm going to buy a few odds and ends. I am working in the hallway, and I trimmed with my jam saw, which I should have done before I put the flooring down. I had to tape the sticky protective tape down because it was flying up and the dust was getting into the glue. Trimmed under the ranch baseboard molding so I could stick the tile underneath it. Makes for a much easier installation except for cutting these moldings with my special baseboard saw. It's not as easy as it looks. Nothing's ever easy. This is a special door jam baseboard saw. The blade is a fraction above the ground, but it wobbles. Not easy to get it perfect. Best thing is to use a cheap blade, but of course there's only one blade. It's proprietary because you gotta hit nails and you gotta hit the concrete. I've got a worn out blade. It doesn't matter. Works well enough. Smokes a bit. Just runs along the door jams with the baseboard. Only one company makes it. Crane multi-undercut saw. Milpitas, California. I wish it had a dust collecting port here because I put the vacuum cleaner hose here, but it sprays dust, sawdust everywhere. Boy, was it cold last night. So I opened the door and what's sitting there waiting for me? Homemade brownies. Oh, I used to have such a sweet tooth. Oh my goodness. It took years to get over it. I used to eat ice cream by the truckload. So what should I do? Shop for some more made in China junk? Iron armor truck bed coating. Ratchets, wrenches, oil collection, dollies, tractors, tow hitches, load binders, inspection cameras, so I can look at my piston rings in my 6.5 with recorder. Wow. Whew, this is good junk. Motorcycle lifts, jacks, clamps. I'm going to eat this brownie instead. No idea how it got here, but sure looks good. Getting ready for Thanksgiving? It's going to be a stormy Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving.
I make this video from the Harbour Freight catalog, and I come home and I check the computer. And yeah, I've got potato chips everywhere, and rubber bands, and dead cameras scattered all over the place. There's probably a couple more here. Oh, those are the hard drives. So I get this email from a friend of mine in Chicagoland, and email Gmail's got this new thing where you can actually scroll from one picture to the next instead of having to open them all up individually. You can finally just click an arrow and go forward, and my computer is dead slow. Come on, open that little window in the corner. There it is. And you can click on that window in the corner, and you can read the new Hazard Fraught, Harbour Freight, Hazard Fraught, items for sale. And Mrs. CW is off at the dentist, and hopefully I can read this before she gets back, because it's quite amusing. Press on the plus button. Here we go. Scroll down, and what do we got? A disorganized, understaffed parking lot sale next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if you look at the calendar, we'll try to catch all the jokes here. My father used to give me a 2-panel comic strip, boy, when I was a kid, a long time ago, that showed 2 similar panels, and one was a little different than the other, and you had to find the differences. So it's next Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They got the days right, and here it's labeled as next Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Somehow our merchandise seems more appealing when presented in an environment reminiscent of a yard sale. On sale 4 years straight, and we've still got a warehouse full of them. What is it? It's a useless coupon. Let's see if I can scroll this thing. It's a meglinating variable intensity multifunction power tool, startlingly loud. 8 functions: untranking concrete hex finials, retranking floating lug grout, with a little star, submersible dual angle inverted caliper attachment required, sold separately, anamorgling deck shims, pre-numinizing sub-divots, torquening slotted cam shanks, synchro-fusing synthetic toggle bearings, electromuting compressed velenoid laminate, and removes earwax. Regular price $59.99, on sale for $59.99. Buy it now, don't make us lower the price further and run a bigger coupon in next month's flyer. It's US MVIM FPTA rated, whatever that means. On sale 4 straight years, and we've still got a warehouse full of them. Some genius put this together, and I hope they don't mind that I'm making a video with it as my feature. Overwhelming 148-piece toolkit. All tools guaranteed to be subpar, even by our standards. Miniature, new, useless versions of real tools that no one would buy separately. Perfect gift for the daughter's first apartment, despite the fact that she doesn't know how to change a light bulb. My friend's daughter in, where is he, in Grand Rapids? Needs one of these, I think. Despite the fact that she doesn't know how to change a light bulb, and hangs pictures by hammering screws into drywall with the heel of her shoe. 4-drawer chest makes useful makeup caddy once tools are tossed away. It's $64.99, regular price $49.99. There it is, a whole bunch of useless tools. A 16-ton hydraulic nail unbender. Stop throwing away your money on wasted nails. $139.49, regular price $89. Bono safety goggles protect eyes and maintain inflated sense of self-importance when using power tools. Item 0000U2, $12.49, regular price $10.99. There's a handsome guy right there. He's probably the guy that put this all together. And let's go to page 2 by just clicking this arrow instead of closing it like we used to do on Google Gmail. Then we're going to press the enlarge button, which is way down there. And it's going to pop up in this corner. We've got a 6x8 rickety aluminum greenhouse. Assembles in an afternoon. $349. Let's see what it looks like if we can open the page by pressing on the plus button. What do we got here? Starting from the top. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. Laser-guided paintbrush. Laser pointer accurately guides user towards surface to be painted. Warning, remove cats from room. Another useless coupon. $14.99, regular price $7.99. Here's a moron lamp. $8.99, regular price $1.99. Muppet grade felt work gloves. Choose from Big Bird, Ernie, or the Cookie Monster. $6.99 a pair, regular price $3.99. This one's really good, because I fly once in a while, and once in a while I forget something, and boy do I regret it when they throw away my stapler. I put a staple gun in my to-be-checked luggage. Mrs. CW moved it to the carry-on luggage. So there goes my brand new stapler into the trash to be sold on eBay by the pound. Key-shaped folding mini machete. Add tiny, useless key knife to keychain and completely forget about it until the TSA agents discover it the next time you fly. $249, regular price $199. Mini machete. Yeah, then we've got a rickety 6x8 aluminum greenhouse. Assembles in an afternoon, disassemble the next afternoon after a citation from Homeowners Association. Barely big enough to turn around in. Cheap plastic sheeting, punctures with pine needles, and heavy rain. Yeah, here's a guy trying to put it together. Then we've got a 12 horsepower, 45, whoop, they forgot a space after the comma. You can tell it was put together by the scammers. 4,500 watt noise and fume generator, the Beast 3000. Be the one a-hole in the neighborhood who overreacts to a half-hour power outage with a summer thunderstorm, or take it camping and destroy the peace and quiet from everyone around you, or bring it to the swap meet or flea market and have this thing roaring away all day. Runs on a particular gasoline diesel formula, which you mix yourself. Guess which is the right combination of chemicals for maximum noxiousness. Hazard Fraught tools, the exact same crap at the exact same prices as in last week's flyer, just arranged differently. Let's go to page 3, and so far Mrs. CW hasn't come through the door. Hit the plus. What else do we have here? It's so funny that I get this by email the day after the same day rather, that I make the video of the tools I'm going to buy from Harbour Freight. It's making me choke, it's so funny. Yeah, someone had a great sense of humor. What do we got here? A 6-inch whale gutting knife, also ideal for most walrus carcasses. A 6-inch moil knife, also ideal for most walrus brisket. Yeah. Ah! Shove his mouth with some brandy on a piece of diaper. Factory direct to you. We stock everything from low-grade shop equipment, hand tools, compressors, and welders to wait a minute, was there a comma there? And welders to, comma, inexplicably, there should be a comma, wheelchairs and cat toys. It can be if it can be manufactured cheaply in safety, regulation-free China and shipped to the USA without having to adhere to any import requirements, we carry it. Remember, it's always good to have some spare bungee cords around. That was in another blurb where they're sending you these recycled pretzel containers. 8-function electronic multi-tool, AC/DC voltage tester, meter thermometer, gator. What the hell's a gaydar? Searchable Bible paternity tester, and a corn on the cob holder. Yeah, there it is, corn on the cob holder. 18-volt cordless hammer, heavy-duty pneumatic slide whistle. A pneumatic slide whistle. 16-inch manual chainsaw. There's a little crank on the side. Some kind of gauge, numbered dial with black needle, higher numbered area in danger, red zone. A friend of mine got one of these tire pressure gauges for his BMW M series. Beautiful BMW, but the freaking tire pressure gauge is a 99-cent pressure gauge, and when you release the gauge from the tire, it loses 2 pounds. Doesn't hold the pressure. 8-ounce solid brass carpenter's dreidel. 50-foot garden hose extension cord combo. Don't get the cord wet. Yeah, garden hose receptacle on one side, plug on the other. Useless coupon. Hazard Fraught tools. Let's open her up a little bit more and see what else this person with time on their hands to make something that won't get them any money, but sure is funny. There it is. Press the plus and open her up. What do we got here? Low quality tools at ridiculous prices. Free with any purchase. Never in stock. Never in stock. 3.5-inch super bright 9 LED aluminum flashlight. Compared to those expensive $8.99 models they're now selling at the dollar store for $1. 3 for $1. No rain checks, limited to stock on hand, and when we're already out. In fact, we specifically direct our store managers to not order these when we're running this coupon. Offer only good on items shown, not on the 3 other identical models we carry with different stock numbers, because they have a different lanyard probably, or they're packed differently. We trust you're reading this fine print after you've come into the store compared to those expensive models. How do we do it? How does Hazard Fraught Tools sell low-quality merchandise to such a willing public? By convincing men that even though they don't need any of this stuff, owning it will make them feel more manly. Seriously, guys, how often are you going to use that reciprocating hydraulic miter clamp? Hang on, the phone's ringing. It might be someone who runs to rent an apartment. Where were we? Will make them feel more manly. Seriously, guys, how often are you going to use that reciprocating hydraulic miter clamp? Besides, why waste extra money on quality tools that you could someday hand down to your son or grandson? They won't care, neither will you, since you'll be dead. Save that money and buy something that you can really use, like a large plastic jar, the kind you buy at Costco's that's filled with stale pretzels full of bungee cords. Aisle 6A. Remember, it's always good to have 7 dozen spare bungee cords around. What else they got on this page of totally useless tools? Come on. I'm trying to scroll this thing up. It's not there. Whoop! Thought I had it, huh? Self-tumbling patio umbrella. Roaming patio and beach umbrellas are specifically weighted to take off in the slightest breeze. Fun way to meet your neighbors as you retrieve it, or at the shore to become the next viral video sensation as dozens of beachgoers videotape you. It's not tape, it's actually video digital. Video digitalize you chasing an elusive parasol endlessly down the sand like a jackass. 48-piece screwdriver set, standard flathead, standard Phillips head, there's no Robertson A, plus 46 others you'll never use but will have to sort through in your toolbox to get the one you need. Another useless coupon. And finally, an 80-piece rotary nose picking kit. Yeah. All the nose-picking things that you'll ever never need. Thank you, Hazard Fraught Tools. Use without permission.